What if I told you some of the richest people in the world pay less in taxes than the average American worker? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, today we're diving into the world of billionaires and their secret strategies to legally avoid paying taxes. Before we understand how the super rich do it, let's quickly go over how taxes work for most people. In the US, you're taxed on your income. The more you earn, the higher percentage of tax you pay. The tax system is progressive, meaning high earners pay a larger percentage of their income in taxes. But billionaires? Well, they play by a different set of rules. Their wealth doesn't come from a paycheck. It comes from assets, investments, and capital gains. And that's where the loopholes begin. Most billionaires don't actually earn traditional income. Their wealth is in stocks, bonds, companies, and real estate, all of which appreciate over time. This means their wealth grows, but they don't pay taxes on it until they sell or realize that wealth. Even when billionaires do sell their assets, they aren't taxed the same way you'd think. Instead of paying high income taxes like most people, they pay capital gains taxes, which are significantly lower. For example, the highest federal income tax rate is 37%, while the long-term capital gains tax is only 20%. In other words, billionaires pay less than a third of the tax rate that regular high-income earners pay, and this is one of their biggest advantages. But the strategies don't stop there. Billionaires also have access to another powerful tool: loans. Instead of selling their assets and triggering taxes, they can borrow money against their wealth. Think of it like this. Imagine having $100 million in stocks. Instead of selling and paying taxes, they can go to a bank, take a loan, and live off that money, tax-free. We've all heard about billionaires donating millions to charity, but there's more to it than just generosity. In many cases, these donations allow the wealthy to reduce their taxable income significantly. When billionaires give to their foundations or charities, they get huge tax deductions, sometimes wiping out their tax liability altogether. And here's the catch. Many billionaires control their own foundations, which means they can use those funds to promote causes they care about while still benefiting from tax breaks. It's a win-win for them. Another tactic billionaires use is offshore accounts and tax havens. By parking their wealth in countries with low or no taxes, they can avoid paying US taxes on certain earnings. Places like the Cayman Islands, Bermuda, and Switzerland are notorious for offering these kinds of benefits. By moving assets offshore, billionaires shield themselves from US tax laws. And while this practice is heavily scrutinized, many find legal loopholes to make it work. All of these strategies fuel the ongoing debate. Should billionaires be taxed more heavily? While some argue that their contributions to society justify their lower tax rates, others believe it's time for a wealth tax to level the playing field. So what do you think? Should billionaires be taxed more? Or is this just the way the system works? Let us know in the comments below.